Yes, we're back. We are still on obedience is better than what? Sacrifice. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you now. Obedience is better than sacrifice. So, when this prophet of God declines King Jeroboam's invitation to go and eat and drink, working with the instruction that God specifically told him that go and tell them that I said this thing is going to happen, that thing is going to happen, and then as only you waka come, only you go waka go. In that city, there is another prophet, a prophet of God. His sons now ran and came and said, daddy prophet. Another man has come, and then he brought the message of the Lord to King Jeroboam and his priest, and then he also did this and he did that, and then signs choke, like, you understand, he proved evidence there everywhere saying that God sent this man. And then the prophet said, oh, my colleague. When I say where did he go? He said, he's on his way out of the city. He said, go and saddle a donkey for me, oya, so that let me go and meet this man of God. Of course, he's a colleague. Then he met the man resting by a tree. You don't go rest to deliver that kind of a threat to Jeroboam and his priest. Jeroboam and his priest, of course you need to rest. It is not a small liver that you must gather. And then he was resting, and then the other priest that came to him said, I heard what you did and I heard what you said, and then the Lord God said to me that I should come and tell you that we should go. No, he didn't say that. First of all, he didn't say that. Let me not be in a hurry. He said, come, let's go to my house. After all of this, you must be stressed out, you must be tired, you must be hungry, Oga. Let's go. He now said, no, the Lord had instructed me that what? I should not eat nor drink anything from this city until I've left. And then the prophets that came and met him lied. He said, it is the Lord that sent me to you, that said I should come and tell you that you should come and eat and drink. But of course, it was a prophet that told him that the Lord had sent him. So he agreed. But like I said, God is a God of pattern. God is straight. When God says this, he meant this. Not some of you that will say this and you now come and say this, and then later now you people now come and start saying, is this that I said or not? That is not how God is. You know what I'm talking about. Let's just leave it like that. Let's go back to the story. So, he now followed this man. He went to his house. They sat, they drank wine, he ate bread. He was belly full, and he was ready to take off. So on his way going, because he disobeyed God. Do you understand? He disobeyed God. God said, do not, never ever you go and chop these things. But probably the bread was looking soft, and then the wine, now this, that kind of thing. And then, he ate and he drank. And when he was going, because the Lord was angry that he disobeyed him, if God had really sent that prophet to him, God is going to reveal to him that, okay, I'm going to send someone that is going to feed you. That is how God operates. I mean, God does not send you on an errand and then leave you. Do you understand? But then he disobeyed God, and then he ate and drank. So while he was leaving, God was angry with him, and the Lord sent a lion. And the Bible tells us that the lion devoured the man. Do you know one funny thing? It kacha the sheep. Oh So sorry, I'm speaking outside. The lion devoured him and then left him there. Did not eat him, and he did not even touch the donkey. Sure, it was the donkey that the lion would have faced like this, animal to animal. But first of all, because of the anger of the Lord, and that is the punishment of God is swift and is direct. It's swift and is direct, and that was what happened to that man, And then people were passing and they saw what had happened. They now came, and then the prophets of God in Bethel that lied to him and gave him the food and brought that punishment on him now came, and then he came and he met the lion and then the donkey and then the body of the man, and he packed it and he now took it and then buried him in his graveyard. And he now told his children that when I die, you bury me beside this prophet of the Lord. This happened to him because he disobeyed the Lord. And then I believe that he's a prophet of God, he's a man sent from God. So if I die, bury me with this man. Now that was what happened. Obedience is better than sacrifice. God is a God that is straight. God is simple. God is easy. God is one way. So let's open our hearts. Let's be sensitive. Let's know when God is saying this and he meant. God cannot say this and then he means that. God is not a man that he would lie, or God is not a man that he would fault us. God is God to the core. All right. So in our lives, we should be obedient to God and to His word. This story, of course, is a continuation of our first story from the book of 1 Kings chapter 13. When you read down to there about 14, you see the obedience and disobedience of the prophet of God. Thank you so much. I am Bakam II. I'll see you next time.